This is the week I let my monster come out competing for the world championship, and everyone saw it. And for the first time in my life, I felt fully accepted. People didn't reject me and look scared as usual. They looked impressed. Alright, so that toe's still looking like shit. Still all purple. My heel's still kind of purplish too. And this knee is definitely still purple. Got a bunch of bruises, but I guess that's a good thing, right? That means that I protected myself. I'm super cold from the cold plunge, and I decided I have to go out to coffee shops because in the house I'm just not. I try to go outside and the girls interrupt me. They still go outside and look for me. So even though I hate being alone, I wish I could come here with my husband. This is not the phase that we're in. So that time of lunch and after lunch will be our time to hang out. And in the morning, I'm just gonna go out, work, and work out. So yeah, that is what it is. It's just a face. So we're definitely getting a massage today because I feel messed up and I feel tired. I can't really breathe that well. I'm okay. I'm not gonna cry about it. It's really not that bad, but it's something that I feel. So if I feel it, I probably need to fix it, right? So yeah, no need to be over dramatic about it. So yeah, getting a massage to feel better for Thursday with no achiness. I don't want any of that. So let's go strong. What you got?
I don't see it.
Let's see. Let's see.
I know how to.
Ooh, show it up, show it up. Oh,
I'm to try it.
No, this is Papa's. How does it work?
it's interesting. Right on. Oh, what you do?
But it didn't come with it's missing. It didn't come with the protection.
I feel so much better after my massage. So much so that I came back and I gave Joey a very quick massage on his shoulders because he was also pretty tense. So I gave him a little massage. We kissed him goodbye, right? And then he left to work. We're here. Yeah, we just ate and we're just hanging out, right? Yeah, we're hanging out. Yeah.
Owl.
I'm an owl. Chicken, spinach, and salsa. And I put some turmeric on top for inflammation. And pepper. And that's my lame, yummy dinner. Before I tell you what I learned this week, I need to be honest about something. I do have advantages. I have a husband who does equal parenting. I have resources. I have a body that can handle this load for now. And I have structured my entire life around these priorities in ways that require sacrifice. So before I tell you about how I make people uncomfortable, about being too much, about feeling like a monster, I'm not saying that everyone should be like me or that I'm right. I'm just going to tell you what it feels like to be this way and what it felt like to finally find people who didn't ask me to be different.
She's crying.
For some reason, we can't sleep.
I did last week too.
Yeah, so we are reading. This is my food,
Eat your food.
basically, and that's their food. Yay. Yummy. You're gonna have to order more.
Whatever.
This morning I waited 125 and a half with my gear on, with my what? No, 125.5. Yeah, 126 was last night. Yeah. And then when I woke up I was already at 125.5. Yeah. But so I'm chill, right? But still it's half a pound. I don't want to risk it. I prefer to eat tomorrow morning because weighing isn't until 1 p.m. which is gonna suck. So I prefer to just wake up skinny. This is my lunch. My breakfast was this too, half of this, which is just coffee with protein. That's it.
since I'm not eating, then he's like, oh my gosh. There was a diner option, and that did not seem appealing. So he's like, I haven't been in KFC in forever, so they're gonna have their super cheap meal while I have my. What the hell is that?
No, I don't.
Oh my god, yeah, what is that?
Chicken.
It's just, this is not good food, okay?
French fries.
Princesses?
It's French fries, yeah.
They're having that. Well, I have. Ta-da! Saltless stuff.
Sure.
Ta-da! What is this place? Middle of nowhere. Charging the car. This is all there is here, like literally, like nothing.
So I've spent my whole life being told that I'm too intense, too aggressive, just too much in different ways, and that there's something wrong with me. And honestly, the only person who's validated me is my husband.
Fucking all day driving just to go to Vegas. It's a mix of the kids, mama, and the car.
What about me?
You gotta pee an hour after leaving the house.
I am water loading and water cutting. What do you want?
You know, I never really fitted anywhere, but now that I have kids and a family, it's just even more, because people tell me, like, oh, since I have kids, I don't read, or I'm out of shape, or whatever, and I do all these things, you know, with my kids. Of course, my husband and I have optimized every minute of our day, but it usually makes me the problem. I'm the weirdo, right? My existence is problematic, and I don't make it easy, because they say something and I'm like, yeah, me too, and I still do it. I find a way to make shit happen, and I'm doing the thing and they're not. And even though I know it's because I have all the support in the world, it's because I know that our situations are very different. I can see it in people's eyes, like, you know, they're just not happy with me being there. I know that I'm lucky as hell, but it's still, I will not apologize for having the mindset of, you will make it happen. If it's something that really matters to you, you will find a way. And I do put a lot of effort in my life, even now more with the app, because that's what it does. So anyways, today's fight day. Let's go.
I'm so happy I can eat. I'm eating chicken, rice cakes, and rice and bananas. And of course, my electrolytes with coconut water. Not eating.
He's getting me fight ready, and I really hope I get to play today. I'm just super grateful that I can do this. You guys have no idea what this means for me. This is my friend Ashley. Look at how scary she is. She is a beast. And that I get to do this with my friends. Like, this was so meaningful for me. I was like, honestly, I was crying while I was warming up. I was just like, thank you so much. Like, I never envisioned myself being like actually able to do this. Like, me, you know, growing up in Mexico, being the little kid that had nothing, you know, like I, you know, just having that life just gives me perspective in comparison of what I'm doing now. My young self would never believe I'm doing this. And, you know, it's funny because Hormozy just posted something that said something like, you know, if you're a lion born with a bunch of gazelles, that's me. I was just, oh man, like, I'm meant to be here. Dang, like, I'm just ready to have some fun. And I did. Sorry, so what he said was like, yeah, you're always going to feel like there's something wrong with you, but there's nothing wrong with you for having teeth and for wanting to eat meat and wanting more. And that's literally how I felt my whole life. Like, people telling me to chill, like when my monster wants to come out and play, and they just tell me to fucking chill. And last week, you know, the ref, he kept saying like, hey, chill, you don't want to hurt each other, right? You don't want to hurt her. So they kind of honestly like make you feel like you're bad. Like, I just got, like, that was a trigger. Of course, he's not saying that, but that's what I heard, because that's kind of what I've been told my whole life, you know, like, this part of me right here, like, this is bad Mimi for just wanting to play and be rough. And honestly, there is a time and a place for everything, right? This is the place for that. And I just had to find the right place, because not even the PKBs, you have to be measured, you have to be controlled. And right here, like, I was like, let's go. I'm gonna get DQ'd, I'm gonna get disqualified, whatever. I'm gonna go have fun. And the reason why also is because, I'm not really a blue belt. No one gave me my blue belt. I'm a white belt, really. Like, I haven't even been training for 2 years, jiu-jitsu. I'm not even training jiu-jitsu anywhere right now. So I was, one of my coaches, he's like, yeah, just put yourself as a blue belt, whatever, I'll certify you. And I'm like, thank you so much. Like, I was so grateful that he let me do this, right? So there wasn't any like official promotion, but I guess he gave me my blue belt. You could say that, since he like. So right now, like I had like no nerves to, like, I wasn't nervous. I was just like, let's go and play. And I couldn't find the video because it was 5 matches. They didn't upload the other one, so but I choked her too. I choked everybody. Like, I felt for the first time, like, after having this fight with this girl, she won gold, because you see she is going to sweep me in a second. But if you see the whole fight, it kind of looks right there, boom, just because of that she got some points, and I was about to mount her, but I was so focused on choking her that I didn't realize. So I'm a little upset that the monster came out to the point that I was not thinking anymore. I got upset because her coaches kept yelling in Spanish. I think it's Spanish. They were like, oh, she doesn't know how to pass guard. And I'm like, no, I don't ever practice this, because I don't take jiu-jitsu anywhere. I do MMA. If I was here, I'd be just punching her. So I have barely any practice doing this. I could have, I just knew one way to do it. I could have, but anyways, that's why I'm upset, because I let the monster come out, and that was super cool, but I also let it take control of me and my thinking and actually trying and a few other things. But the whole point is that this is the point. This was the moment where I let my monster come out fully. Like, I was like, I'm gonna have fun. I'm smelling blood, like, I'm just gonna be me. And when this match ended, like, I thought this girl was gonna be pissed at me because I got her nose bloody, her mouth was bleeding too, and she had a ton of bruises on her face, so I thought she was gonna be pretty pissed at me. Like, I was too rough, right? And she was actually, no, good shit. And yeah, and then I looked at my friends and I was like, they're gonna give me so much shit because I let that. See, I'm trying to choke her instead of actually trying to mount. Yeah, that's when it took over, like, the thinking part. I can't allow that, so I still gotta learn how to deal with my monster, right? And channel it. But the point is that, when you let that part of yourself fully out, when you've been told a million times by your family, by just absolutely everybody, like, what the fuck, you're a monster, and they're terrified of you. I mean, there's a reason why I didn't have boyfriends growing up, because they literally told me, like, you're just scary. Like, I don't know, like, you're just scary. I'm definitely too intimidating for people. So when the fight is over and I'm like, fuck, I'm kind of bracing myself for, like, they're about to give me so much shit. Like, all right. And what I saw in them was actually they were impressed. They were actually like they were celebrating me. Like, they're like, you're a natural doing this. I was like, what? Like, you guys saw me and you guys are saying that that's cool, that it's actually celebrated here? Like, you guys have no idea how that feels. Like, your whole life you've been told you're wrong, you're fucked, right? And there's just like this one place. We were fighting for a championship, for a world championship, but I realized, like, okay, so no fucking way I was rejected by, like, most people, and I was too much for most people, right? There's, of course, a time and a place for everything, but, like, if, honestly, my friend Ashley, she's a world champion, and she's never told me that I'm too much. She tells me, come here, train with me, let's be too much together. Here, I ended up submitting my whole bracket, which is a huge deal, okay? I got scratched, my knee got fucked, but she gets me. She's a world champion, not just from jiu-jitsu. She does Muay Thai, and she actually gets me. Like, it's kind of like, you know, one of the first people that I feel actually, like, validated. Like, no, you're right. And, like, her thoughts reflect what I think. She reminds me of a lot of things that you know, that I know, but in the moment, I forget because I'm thinking about, okay, what were the rules again? Why can't I do it? And she's like, no, dude, focus on what you can do. You can't choke. I'm like, I know that, but thank you. Like, fuck, I'm so glad I have you around me. This is like my celebration drink with Cameron, one of Joey's cousins. That's kind of like a thing. Look at how happy he is with a puppy. We need to, we want a puppy so bad. Anyways, like, I'm like, yes, of course I'm gonna fit with her. She's also being rejected. A bunch of her, like, she was telling me about it, like, yeah, I've been rejected too, my whole life. And believe it or not, because, you know, she has a great personality, and people tell me, like, oh, you have an amazing personality. And yeah, people like me. People like me, and they think I'm cool and whatnot. And, like, it's very, like, I'm not gonna go somewhere and people are gonna be like, oh, who are you? Like, no, they like me. And they look up to me and everything, but they keep me at a distance. I'm someone that's pretty cool to watch, I guess, but not to vibe together, because it's really hard to vibe at my same vibration unless you're, you know, like my husband, he's just amazing. Like, I hear him speak and I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, I'm so glad you're with me. You know, he's such a go-getter and, like, zero bullshit and super practical, so that's why I love him. And he speaks and I'm just like, oh my god, I love you. Like, why would people, like, that's exactly how I think, and I would never think that there's anything wrong with you. But yeah, people tend to be judgmental of anything that's different to them. And just like me, my husband was raised to believe that he was different, that he was sensitive, that he had to adapt to his family and everybody else, which it isn't true. There is some level of you adapting to the world around you to make it work rather than just staying hard and inflexible, right? So there is a level of flexibility and adaptability that's good for you. And there's also a level of, you know, I don't fit here. There may be a place that's better for me. And I finally found it. So I know that my girls are also like me. They're a little bit of a handful. They're hard to deal with. And I can see it. And I can understand it, you know? But I also want them to know that there is a place for you. You just have to find it. A place where you can be fully you.
Alright, so today I really don't feel great. I feel like I have a fever. I just don't feel great. And I think it's also because of my knee. I got myself some special gauze, hydro, whatever. So that's supposed to help with, like, it not getting glued, because it's getting glued to my pants. So yeah, I basically feel like if I fell from a motorcycle and, like, my whole skin is off, and I, like, couldn't really walk this morning because every time that I walked it would crack open until I put a good amount of the antibacterial ointment. Sorry, I'm not thinking, okay? I'm kind of, like, yeah. So I figure I'm gonna have to skip, like, a week of training. Whatever it is, so I'm super see that's how long it's gonna take to heal. Let's see, because it's, like, pretty deep. And so I decided to schedule my retouch of my permanent makeup. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows, my eyeliner, and my lip blush. So yeah, let's do that Monday and Wednesday. Monday for the eyebrows, because those take a little longer to heal, and Wednesday for the rest. So yeah, by the following week I think I'll be fine to work out.
Sorry for the girls yelling on the background. We went out to eat. We're super tired. And, well, this was my week of lots of learning. She's saying I love you too. She's adorable. And I will see you guys next week. Subscribe.